Okay, this is going into the dehydrator, and I'm going to make celery powder. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me again on my homestead. I'm Kaye, and I have had a great visit with Patty today. You're going to see that in a separate video. We got the garlic planted, and it is so cold. It's going to be so cold tonight. So before she left, she said, "You got to cut that celery and dehydrate it and turn it into celery powder. You can put it in soups and stews like my okra powder." And I'm going, yes, I need to do that. So I have just clipped what I think is salvageable. This has been out in the freezing weather many nights. It'll be freezing again tonight. And I've packed some leaves around it, clipped off all the dead stuff, and now I'm going to go in and crank up the dehydrator and get this started. So let's go inside and get warm. Maybe light a fire. Oh, my hands are ice cold, and I even had on those thin little gloves. I should see what temperature it is. I'm going to set up the dehydrator right here. I had to clean up everything because I had company today. Wow, that doesn't happen very often. So we had leftovers from our feast at Daryl's yesterday. We had leftovers today, and we spent some great time together. You're going to see all that. So let me get the dehydrator and get that going. Got that set up and started, and this is the first thing I bought. The first thing I bought when I came to town was this hat. The only thing that was open was Walmart. And it's lined with this fleece on the inside, made in China. But you know, it's very warm and it's cold outside. So I'm just decompressing from having company, and I'm so glad I just went ahead and followed her direction and just did it. You know, if I would just do things when people suggest or when I have the idea instead of procrastinating. Oh, but I wanted to point out that I went to a lot of trouble to collect the canna seeds, and I kept them separate, the yellow and the red, and I scratched the surface. That's called, there's a name for that. You scratch the surface because it's got a canna seed has a very hard shell on it, a very hard skin. It's like a BB, a large BB. So I scratched those seeds, plus you can do either or, soak them for 24 hours or scratch them. I did both. And then I planted this entire tray. Nothing happened for 12 days. And I thought, okay, well, and meanwhile somebody wrote on my channel and said, oh, don't bother planting the seeds, just divide the plants. It's too much trouble to try to germinate them from seeds. And I thought, oh, well, okay. I gave up. And then yesterday I came in the room. I had taken the tray off of the heat mat. I just shoved it over to the side. I hadn't watered it. All these cells were really dry. And I saw this one sprout coming up, and I thought, yes! So it maybe will work. I don't know. I gave this a good watering last night from the bottom. I water from the bottom. And so all of them are really saturated. And so we'll see what happens. Anyway, thanks so much for watching this channel and spending this time with me. And I will, before I end the video, I'll make sure you get a shot of me drying and grinding up the celery powder. So thanks so much, and stay tuned for that. I hope you subscribe. Check the bell for notifications, scroll down and click all so you won't miss an upload. I think it's done. It smells like celery. This piece is the thickest piece, and that's wet, but I don't want to keep cooking all these leaves. Don't want to grind up. All right. I don't want to beat it to death. The leaves work much better, but it would be impossible to just do the leaves. But that looks really cool, huh? I've never done this. As long as the little stems are not, the pieces are small enough not to get caught in your tooth or something. Wow, that's got a really powerful celery smell. That's awesome. Let me find a little jar. If you enjoyed this video, please watch these. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I'll see you in the next video.